Okay, we're gonna do a walk around of the 2011 Porsche Cayenne S. Try to point out any sort of flaws. So we'll go this way. We got brand new tires, maybe a couple thousand miles on these nice Wild Peak ATs. Also have a 10mm spacer in there and some brand new lug bolts, new brake pads, everything clean. The wheels are in great shape. They came off a 2014 turbo. They're date coded 2014. Little hairline scratch right there. The whole car has been ceramic coated about a year ago. These are the black headlight housings from a GTS style. A little bit of fade on these lenses here. A little pitting. There are some bug marks in the hood here. If you're real picky, maybe a few $100s to repaint this. A couple minor scratches, little paint chips. It's got the LED smoke turn signals or markers. I literally just put wiper blades on it 2 days ago. Alright, we got a couple little defects here. Little chip and a little rub on the plastic there. It's hard to see, but there's a couple little scratches there, not very deep. And then we got a little scrape here. It's been there since I bought it. Tiny. I mean, once it's been driven a little and has a little dirt on it, you can't even see it. Get up close to this wheel. The tow hitch is aftermarket. It does have a light kit. Works fine. I've towed my 2 jet skis easily. No issues. Just turn off the parking sensors and you're good. Has the aluminum trim. Also has the aluminum underbelly pan in the front bumper. The tinted lights from the 2013 GTS. I love those. I did have this piece painted body color here. It was kind of like a clear coated plastic and it was peeling. Got a tiny ding on this body line right there. It's hard to tell unless you get the right angle. Otherwise, body is very straight. Nice big calipers there. I mean, you can tell that I take care of it because look, the inside of the wheel is very clean. And this is how I tell if somebody washes their car well. Inside the gas cap is not full of junk. It's actually kind of like 2 dings here, just on this crease. 1, 2. This little windshield trim strip, it's got some little cut on it. Easily replaced. Now the one thing I will say is if you're really tall, you'll notice there's a little Florida Sunshine clear coat dullness there. I did have it polished and it is ceramic coated, so it should not get any worse, but it's really the best they could do with polishing it out. But I'm 6 foot and the roof rail is at eye level with me and I don't even notice it. Electric hatch working. It's got the OEM cargo mat. This net here is loose. I think that's a common thing. It does have the cargo rail system, but I prefer to just have the rubber mat here. It's got the collapsible spare. It's got all the appropriate jack parts. Power in the back here. There's your the tow harness. So basically I just have to pull it out of here, let it hang when I'm towing. This is a nice feature of these I like here. You can throw that down. You go to Home Depot, you can fit 10-foot boards inside up on the dash. You know, put a little towel up there to protect it, but 10-foot boards all day. And you can leave your car seats in there while you fold that arm down, or that center section. Got the cup holder, armrest, of course. Rear heated seats, which are totally unnecessary in Florida, but this car's always been in Florida. 2 power outlets back here for the kiddos, and they like to kick these vents, and these vents like to break easy, but all of them are intact. Slides are working. I replaced my kid loves this little secret garden drawer here, whatever she calls it. Can't get enough of it. Ashtray. It does have the powered window blinds. They all work. This one, actually in the records, both of the power window blinds have been, the motors have been replaced with OEM in the history. This one was just done before I bought it. I will say the main window makes a little bit of noise when you put it down on the downstroke, but it's been like that for a long time and it works. Just calling it out for honesty. So things that are known to not work, there's only really a couple, and that is these door lock buttons on the outside like to fail, and the only way to replace them is to replace this whole handle piece, and they come unpainted. They're really easy to get out. You can actually access the bolts right here and just pop that handle out, and the front is interchangeable with the back on each side, but Right now this button is working, this one is not. And same on the passenger side. I actually put the working button on the rear because I keep my kid in the car seat here, and I get her out and I boop, hit the button and it locks, right? This button has failed. So the only other alternative is find a proper colored handle on eBay that's used and hope it's gonna work for a while. I found a few of those for around $150 each. And other than that, there's nothing on this car that doesn't work properly. Got my folder full of maintenance history here. Anything you want to know, I'll post a summary of everything that's been done through history. It's got the sport seats. They're very nice and deep and hugging. I love it. It says 18-way on the build sheet, but I'm pretty sure they're 14-way because 18 has a couple extra adjustments here for the sides to come in and out, but they're very, very snug. And you'll see a lot of the turbos, which are supposed to come standard with 18-way, you'll see a lot of them have taken the free downgrade, if you will, for the 14-way. So there must be something to that. There's the aluminum trim there. That's a little rare. I've gotten compliments on that. And I'll post another video crawling underneath the car. No leaks. Alright. Inside. So if you look at the build sheet, this car was born with the Super Sport paddle wheel, but it doesn't have any radio controls on the steering wheel, which really annoyed me. So I actually swapped that out for the multi-function because nobody really uses paddles anyway. But it still has them up and down. I prefer the Mercedes style, which is down here and up here, but you know, this one you go up a gear, down a gear, either side. Automatic headlights, keyless system. What's cool is you can kind of pump the brake and then turn the key. Key's in my pocket. Put that in there. Pump the brake. It's not doing it. All your functions. That map's kind of cool. The pressure sensors do work. I'll post another picture of it working, I suppose, but sometimes you just gotta drive it a sec for it to sync up. The TPMS sensors were brand new with the tires. Let's see. 4-wheel drive engages. That's center lock, center and front lock. Does not have the rear lock. Nice feature about these is the auto start stop. It just remembers whatever setting you have, so you can turn it off and never think about it again. heated front seats as well. Unfortunately, no cooling. All your temperature controls. These knobs here are just little, I like them because they're very tactile. And these buttons kind of get, I don't know, the plastic degrades, but if you don't like them, take them off. Again, the vents fully functional, not broken, which you see a lot. You got your double sun visors. Standard sunroof, which is actually good because the panos have all kinds of issues on these. Drain leaks, seals failing, you know, creaky poppy noises, but the good old standard sunroof doesn't really seem to have any issues. And I'll just show you the rear window shades. It's idling nice. This window.